In previous class, we have studied a root and its modification, stem and its modification, then the leaf, structure of leaves, types of leaves. In this video, let us study the modification of leaves. Like root and stem, the leaves are also modified to perform different functions other than the normal function. The main function of leaf is photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration. Leaves also modified to perform different functions other than the normal functions. Say, for example, the leaves are modified for climbing purpose. The leaves may be modified even for protection or defense. The leaves are also modified to store the food. As you know, the leaves are modified to catch the insect. So, etc. Now, let us study one by one. Leaves modification for climbing or to give support. Example, P. P means Batani, Paisam Sativam, Gloriosa superba, commonly known as Gauri Hua. This plant produce beautiful flowers, scarlet red colored flowers. ಈ ಹೂವು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟೂ ಹೌದು. Let us study the modifications. In P, the leaves are unipinnately compound. The terminal leaflets are modified into tendrils, which helps in climbing or give support to the plant body, because the stem is weak. Okay. If we examine the plant, Gloriosa, as I told you, it produces beautiful flowers. It's a monocot, a weak-stemmed plant. In order to give support or for climbing purpose, the leaf apex. Apex means the tip of the leaf is modified into tendril. Thus, in P and Gloriosa, the tendrils helps in climbing. Okay. Next we shall see the leaves are modified for storage of food. In case of onion, the leaves are thick and fleshy, succulent. What do you call the term? Succulent. It helps in storage of food. Hence, onion leaves are used as vegetable. In onion, the leaves store food material. The leaves contain a sulfur compound. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನ ಈರುಳ್ಳಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿದಾಗ ಕಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. Then, if we examine another plant, garlic. You know garlic? Garlic means what you call bellulli. In garlic, the leaves are thick and fleshy. ತುಂಬ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. It stores food. It got medicinal value. Both onion and garlic got medicinal value and used as vegetable. Okay, that is the modification of leaves in garlic and onion. Next, in case of Australian Acacia, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಥರ ಜಾಲಿ ಮರ. It is xerophyte. The leaflets are small, produce bipinnately compound leaves. Leaves are short-leaved, fall off early. The rachis or the petiole becomes green, flattened, and takes part in photosynthesis. Such a modified structure is called phyllodes. Don't confuse with phyllocyte. Phyllocyte, phylloid, cladode. All these three are different modifications. Purpose also different, maybe. Then these three are very important for NEET or CET examination. Okay. Next, the leaves are also modified to catch the insects. Example, picture plant. ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನೆಪಂಥಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ವೀನಸ್ ಫ್ಲೈ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಪ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಡ್ರಾಸೆರಾ ಸಂಡ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ. ದೆನ್ ಯೂಟ್ರಿಕ್ಯುಲೇರಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಯೂಟ್ರಿಕ್ಯುಲೇರಿಯಾ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲಾಡರ್ ವರ್ಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್, picture plant and Venus fly trap are there. In case of picture plant, the leaf is modified into a picture to catch the insect. These plants are growing in area where the nitrogen is deficit. In order to get the nitrogen, these plants catch the insects. Such plants are called insectivorous plants. In picture plant, the leaf is modified to catch the insect. Even in Venus fly, the leaves modified to catch the insects. Next, modification of leaves for protection, what we call defense. Example, Opuntia, what we call cacti. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪಸ್ ಕಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. In case of Opuntia, the leaves are modified into spines. These spines cannot take part in photosynthesis. In turn, give protection to the plant body. So in Opuntia, the leaves are modified for defense or for protection. Remember, the stem is modified into green flattened leaf-like structure we call phylloclade. It is different. That comes under stem modification. Here the leaves comes under leaf modification. So that's all about leaf modification. Okay, with this the leaves completed. Next, we shall see the new topic. See the diagrams also. Diagrams of cacti, diagrams of onion, very important. The inflorescence. See the diagrams of inflorescence. Acacia plant and even jasmine, what we call mallige anta karithi. Inflorescence. As you know, angiosperms after completion of vegetative growth start to produce the reproductive structure we call flower. Okay. The inflorescence. When the flowers are very small, say inconspicuous, they cannot attract the insect for pollination because they are very small. Under such circumstances, many flowers group together and forms a structure called inflorescence. The cluster or the inflorescence attract the insects for pollination. Okay. Now, during the formation of flower, the apical meristem or the axillary meristem of axillary bud is modified into floral bud. An important term. So, apical meristem is modified into floral meristem. Okay. Then, what is inflorescence? How to define inflorescence? The inflorescence may be defined as the mode of arrangement or the pattern of arrangement of flowers on the axis or the peduncle is called inflorescence. Once again, the mode of arrangement of flowers on the peduncle is called inflorescence. ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ, ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ, ಆಂಜಿಯೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೂವು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಥರ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲಾರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. The inflorescence axis, what we call peduncle. It may be branched or unbranched. Sometimes it is unbranched or it may be branched. Okay. Next, classification. The inflorescence is mainly classified into 3 types. Actually, in your syllabus, it is given 2 types. Racemose inflorescence, cymose inflorescence, and special type of inflorescence. Special is not mentioned in your syllabus or NCERT textbook. Now, let us study the racemose inflorescence. Example for racemose inflorescence: mustard, ಸಾಸಿವೆ ಹೂವು, ಕ್ಯಾಶಿಯಾ, ತಂಗಟೆ ಹೂವು ಅಂತ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಕಲರ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹೂವು. ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋರಾದರೆ ಕಾಮನ್ನಾಗೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಕ್ಯಾಶಿಯಾ ಫ್ಲವರ್, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್. What is racemose inflorescence? It's a type of inflorescence in which the inflorescence axis or the peduncle grow for an indefinite period, producing the flowers. Older flowers at the base and younger flowers at the top. Such an arrangement of flowers called acropetalous arrangement, an important character of racemose inflorescence. Look here, Two important characters are there in racemose inflorescence. Racemose, as I already told you, is also called indefinite type of inflorescence because the growth of the axis or the peduncle is indefinite. It means it grows continuously. That is why it is called indefinite or indeterminate type of inflorescence. The other character is flowers are arranged in acropetalous manner. Okay. Next, types of racemose inflorescence, also not mentioned in your textbook. It consists of nearly 78 different types. For example, simple raceme, panicle, spike, catkin, corim, umbel, spadix, header capitulum, etc. They are the types. Okay. Next, we shall see the cymose inflorescence. Example I told you, jasmine or clerodendron. See the diagram. Very important. Cymose is also called definite type of inflorescence. In this type of inflorescence, the main axis of the inflorescence, the growth is checked or stopped by the formation of a flower. What's very important? The growth of the peduncle or axis is checked or stopped by the formation of a flower. So that oldest flower is at the top. Then it produces the younger flowers. It may be further branched or may not be branched. Younger flowers are always at the base. Such an arrangement is called basipetalous arrangement. An important character of cymose inflorescence. Important characters: definite growth of axis, basipetalous arrangement of flowers. Okay. So this cymose also consists of different types of inflorescence. Example, simple cyme, monocacial cyme, dicacial cyme, polycacial cyme, but not mentioned in your syllabus. Okay, so that is the inflorescence. Now you refer or study the diagrams. Okay, see the diagram. Next, the flower. What is flower? Flower is a modified vegetative shoot meant for sexual reproduction. In the angiosperms, the axillary bud or terminal bud is modified. That is, instead of giving vegetative shoot or branch, it modifies into floral bud and produce the flower. For what purpose flower is produced? Flower is always produced for reproduction. So what is flower? Flower is a modified vegetative shoot meant for sexual reproduction. See the diagram. Flower is usually borne in the axil of a leaf or leaf-like structure called bracts. If it is present, flower is called bracteate. Absent, ebracteate. Okay. Then, normally the flower got a stalk. The stalk of the flower is called pedicel. If present, called pedicellate. If absent, sessile. The stalk of the flower is called pedicel. The tip of the pedicel or the apex of the pedicel is expanded into a dome-shaped structure or flattened structure called receptacle or thalamus. On this thalamus, the floral parts are arranged horally, sometimes spirally. A typical flower shows 4 floral parts, namely the calyx, the corolla, androecium, and the gynoecium. Calyx and corolla together called accessory whorls, non-essential whorls, because do not take part in reproduction directly. Androecium and gynoecium together called reproductive whorls, because take part in reproduction directly. Hence are also called essential whorls. But if we examine plant like lily, ಈರುಳ್ಳಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈರುಳ್ಳಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಬೇಕಾರೆ, ಮೈಕೇಲಿಯಾ ಸಂಪಿಗೆ ಹೂವು ನೋಡಿ. We can't differentiate calyx and corolla. Which is calyx, which is corolla? We can't differentiate. Such a structure is called perianth. Okay. Next. The flower is said to be bisexual when if the flower got both androecium and gynoecium, that is, male and female reproductive structures present. Common China rose, hibiscus, mustard, very common examples. Unisexual flowers. When the flowers consists of either male or the female reproductive structure, we call unisexual. For example, flowers of some cucurbits, ಸೌತೆಬಳ್ಳಿ, ಹೀರೆಬಳ್ಳಿ, ಸೋರೆಬಳ್ಳಿ ಹೂವು ಇರ್ತವೆ. Now, male flower. What is male flower? It's a type of flower in which only the androecium or the male reproductive part is present, or stamens only present. We call male flower. Female flower. It's a type of flower in which only the gynoecium is present or the pistil is present. Okay. It's all about bisexual and unisexual, male and female flowers. Now we shall see the symmetry of the flower. Symmetry of the flower. It's also very important for NEET or CET examination. Actinomorphic flowers. Example you take mustard, datura, China rose. China rose andre hibiscus. What is the actinomorphic flower? It's a type of flower which can be divided into two equal parts in more than one plane or many plane. Flower can be cut into two equal parts. We call radial symmetry. Okay, example, ಸಾಸಿವೆ ಹೂವು, ಹೈಬಿಸ್ಕಸ್, ದಾಸವಾಳದ ಹೂವು. Zygomorphic flowers. It's a type of flower which can be divided into two equal parts in only one plane. ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಭಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Zygomorphic flower. Example, pea, ಬಟಾಣಿ, beans, acacia, ತಂಟೆ ಹೂವು. Bilateral symmetry we call. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಭಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಥರ. Asymmetric, very important for NEET examination. We call irregular flowers. Flower cannot be divided into two equal parts. Example, canna. ಕ್ಯಾನ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಾಳೆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಗಿಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಾಳೆ ಗಿಡ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಂಪು ಹೂವು ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಶೋ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಇದು. ಓಕೆ, ಆಕ್ಟಿನೋಮಾರ್ಫಿಕ್, ಝೈಗೋಮಾರ್ಫಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ asymmetric flowers. Next, sometimes flower described as trimerous, tetramerous, pentamerous. If the sepals and petals are in multiples of 3, trimerous. If they are in multiples of 4, tetramerous. If they are in multiples of 5, pentamerous. Flower is explained or described like that. Okay, see the flower, the floral parts, calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. The diagram. Next, this is very important. Examinationally, definite in CET or NEET examination, definite. Here we come across three types of flowers with respect to the position of floral parts on the thalamus. Hypogynous flower, perigynous flower, epigynous flower. With respect to the floral parts on thalamus. Okay. Based on the position of the ovary and the thalamus, the flowers are classified into three types. Hypogynous flower, then perigynous flower, then what you call epigynous flower. Hypogynous flower, see the diagram. Example, mustard, sausage, China rose, ದಾಸವಾಳ, brinjal, ಬದನೆ ಹೂವು, ಬದನೆ ಗಿಡದ ಹೂವು. It's a type of flower in which the gynoecium is at the top. Above the thalamus, at the top, gynoecium is present. Calyx, corolla, androecium are born below the ovary. Hence, the position of the ovary is superior. Such flowers are called hypogynous flowers. Okay. Perigynous flowers. If you examine the flowers like rose, peach, plum, apple. In this type of flower, the thalamus forms a cup-like structure. Half cup is formed. The calyx, corolla, androecium are born at the middle of the ovary. Hence, the position of the ovary is half superior, half inferior. Look at the diagram. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಥಲಾಮಸ್ಸು ಅರ್ಧ ಕಪ್ಪಿನ ಥರ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದರ ಒಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಓವರಿ ಇದೆ. ಅರ್ಧ ಓವರಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ, ಅರ್ಧ ಓವರಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇದೆ. Hence, position of the ovary is half superior, half inferior. The flower is said to be perigynous. Last one. Epigynous flower. Very important for the NEET. Example, you see the epigynous flower. Guava, cucumber, sunflower. In this type of flower, thalamus forms a cup-like structure. Inside the cup, ovary is present. The calyx, corolla, and androecium are born above the cup. Hence, the position of the ovary is inferior. Okay. So thus we have three types of flowers: hypo, peri, and epigynous flowers. Most important for NEET examination. Thank you.